Devenney, and I am an English teacher here at the high school. I've been teaching as of January 2nd. I've been teaching for 8 years, and that represents the entirety of my teaching career, all here at Harrisonville. So I've been asked about something funny perhaps that's come up at some point in my career. One of the stories that comes to mind is my very first year teaching. I was teaching a bunch of freshmen Romeo and Juliet. I think everyone here at the high school has had the joy, or perhaps pain, depending, of experiencing Romeo and Juliet. So I was trying to be very diligent in explaining what was going on with R&J. And so one of the things that I asked my students as we were reading through it, you'll recall probably that Romeo and Juliet got married, right? And my students wanted to know, well, why didn't they just all run away at the end, right? Or why didn't they just split up and it would have been fine, right? And everybody would have lived. Well, so I had this long conversation with my students about what the word consummate means. And because I was trying at the time to be very politically correct in class and not say any inappropriate words, you know, like, well, you'll see here in just a second. So we had this long conversation about what it means to consummate a marriage and why, given the power of the church at the time, why that Romeo and Juliet, having consummated their marriage, meant that they couldn't just split up and go on their merry way. So I thought everybody understood what was going on. The very next day in class, it comes up again, and I have this little girl who raises her hand. Mr. Devenney, I need to know, did they have sex? Clearly, the conversation yesterday was not successful. And that's when I learned that sometimes big words in class just don't work.